Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our viewers on SpeedGaming 5, and welcome to the quarterfinals here in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Rookie Rumble here in 2023. Number 2 seed Billick versus number 10 seed Lorgon, Moonrise, and Phoenix here bringing you game 1 of this series. And joining me in the booth, it's time to talk cookies once again, CD Improv. Good evening.
Hey, Moon, how are you doing today?
Oh, goodness. Quarterfinal time. Two fantastic runners. What more to say? I'm excited. Let's go.
I mean, Billick's ready. He's referring to Lorgon's in race time name of Dr. Brian Lorgon 111. He actually has a doctorate in computer science of some form. But, you know, it's more fun to think that he's calling Lorgon Bugs Bunny.
Either works, I suppose.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. And before we get started, we definitely want to thank Deus Ex Machina for doing our tracking in the background today. It's always nice to have somebody back there pushing the buttons and keeping us up to date for when we get distracted and miss, like, you know, a bow on the floor.
Because we will get distracted. We're starting near the southern coast here. Quarterfinals underway.
Yay! Quarterfinals hype! Alright, so we don't have a sword yet. It's going to be in an open cave somewhere, though with the white sword item being the white sword guaranteed in this flag set, if I find 2 Taken caves, I would be and the white sword location, I'd be really highly tempted to try picking up those 2 hearts and getting that white sword early.
I have seen that white sword roll up to 6 hearts way too often. Billick finds our medium secret for today. Somebody get the ice cream. It's early, but who cares? 30 rupees.
Oh, hey look! It's a boomerang hanging out underneath the Armo statue. Now, unfortunately, Largon's gonna take a death trying to pick it up. But it is some form of a weapon. We can't really kill much with it, but we can at least use it to stun some of these Lionels on the overworld so that we can walk safely.
Well, that boomerang, Lorgon did pick it up, by the way.
He did, yeah. He unfortunately picked it up about a couple of seconds. He likes this one, but he picked it up a couple of seconds before the Lionel beam got him on the side of the head.
I think he actually ran into the sword.
Well, I mean, there was boomerang there. Of course, he likes this boomerang, so he's gonna pick it up. But alright, so Billick, meanwhile, he's kind of gone a little bit north, and now he's working his way back down to the south. So far, we've only really seen 2 medium secrets on Billick's side, and I guess that's a lot better than something in the 20s.
Here's another secret, and it's a large.
Ow! Game? You know, if you're gonna go vanilla game, you could have at the very least gone the full vanilla 100 rupee large secret, but I guess 90 again, it's better than 51. There's the banana pickup for Billick, and he might meet the same fate as Lorgon, just trying to get off that screen.
He almost did. The Armos decided it wanted a hug, however.
I mean, what is with all of these random objects and enemies deciding that we should hug them? Lorgon's gonna find a door repair in the open cave where you would normally screen scroll over into vanilla level 5, and now work his way into the top northeast corner because we have a ton of open caves over there.
However, Lorgon won't be too happy to note the door repair amount today. That's 24 rupees.
Well, I mean, it's the quarterfinals, so the randomizer just decided that people should have a bigger challenge.
Well,
alright, this works.
Gambling Tree's got our candle and take any. Meanwhile, Vanilla Start has a sword.
Yeah, but it's not the right one, Moon.
No, well, it's a sword, and we'll want it if we get enough hearts for it.
I mean, it would be really nice if that could roll down to, like, say, 3. Just be like, here you go. Oh, speaking of swords that could roll up or down, we also have the white sword in an open cave down near Vanilla Start. That could have gone anywhere between 4 and 6 hearts to pick it up. Lorgon's gonna find level 7.
Level 7 next to the Gambling Tree. Yikes.
Yeah, he's just gonna decide he's leaving. Oh, no, he's pirouetting. He's trying to see. Billick's gonna find level 3, which is about the same shade of green. However, this one's full of dark nuts.
Level 3 at the river, meanwhile.
Alright, so Gurias are slightly better than Dark Nuts, but without a sword and only a blue candle, there's not a whole lot we can do there. Billick, meanwhile, no sword, no bombs, and a boomerang. There's not going to be a whole lot we can do in this dungeon either. There's an 83 rupee bomb upgrade in 7, and a recorder on the floor in 3.
If you're Billick right now, that recorder? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I think we take that and we just kind of like wander away and go looking for some form of actual weapon.
I mean, you got one shiny from the dungeon.
Yeah, and you only have to find a staircase, and in theory, level 3 should be small if it hasn't, broken into like 4 pieces. Meanwhile, Lorgon's gonna run out of things that he can explore over in 7 without a weapon, and he is going to leave and continue looking for that sword. Or, he's gonna get bopped back into the cave. Oh, alright.
Yeah, I think he spotted another pirouette.
Yeah, there's a thing where, apparently it's a creepy empty room. Thanks, game. But yeah, when you up an A from inside of a certain section of a dungeon, if there is a non-visible doorway inside the lobby, occasionally it will actually trigger it, kind of similar to the opening at pirouette when you enter the dungeon in the first place.
The letter mountain for Lorgon and just another door repair, and he can't escape it.
Yeah, he's gonna wisely go ahead and save what teeny tiny bit is left of his money, and then try to burn a bush with a banana. Billick,
Oh, that's a recorder block dungeon.
Yeah, but the recorder wasn't hard to find in level 3. So, Lorgon will find that, and in the natural course of progression, he's gonna eventually get around to finding what's under Recorder Lake. He's gonna see a blue ring shop, meanwhile.
Billick can't parlay that into an advantage, however. Lorgon, meanwhile, finds level 4 near start.
Alright, let's see what's hanging out here today. Well, we've got that guy, who we could technically use 2 of our bombs to kill, but I think we're just gonna hang out for a little while. And then dodge those Wizropes that are in the next room.
Oh, well, hey, take that compass. You never know if it's in the next room. No, it's a fair bit away.
I mean, fair bit away is good, because it means it's not that Wizrope bubble shenanigan that we just saw. But yeah, Lorgon's gonna be like, alright, I don't have a sword, I only have 3 bombs, I'm gonna leave here right now. Billick's gonna check and find some any roads at the grave.
Oh, that's an advantage. Southwest corner.
Yeah, I mean, it'll save him some time. He won't actually have to do the standard route, and hey, look, there's a wood sword.
You were saying about that not being a good thing, or...
Oh no, I was gonna say it's well, now it's a slightly bigger advantage.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Level 8, meanwhile, found by Lorgon.
Alright, well, I missed exactly where he found this, but this could be interesting. That's a lot of levels on the other side of the world. And meanwhile, unfortunately for Billick, he doesn't currently have a candle. He didn't clear the top northeast corner, so he didn't find the same take any that Lorgon did. So, even though he has a sword, he's still gonna have to come back after he finds a candle and clear a lot of these spots. Speaking of take any's, there's a second one for Lorgon. He's gonna pick up a heart.
Alright. Go ahead there, see.
Nah, it's okay. I was gonna pick up where I left off, but we're good. We're gonna find a old lady who's talking about the Konami code.
Yeah, that doesn't work in this game, unfortunately. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
No, but it does in Z-Tracker, as Billick finds level 9 underneath vanilla level 3.
It actually works in Z-Tracker.
Yeah, Lorgon built the thing in.
Interesting.
Yeah. He actually showed it to me the other day, because I was like, I can't figure out how to make this work. I'm really tired. There's some bombs for Billick. And I didn't get to see what was hanging out off the coast.
That's a red candle.
Well, alright, we don't really necessarily care about that. It'd be nice to have. It's a damage upgrade, but at the same time, it's not a required item.
I mean, if Billick finds a ladder early on, he's going to be doubly happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that at this point in the game you wouldn't be upset about finding it. Lorgon, meanwhile, is there's a candle pickup for Billick finally. But yeah, Lorgon's just trying to parlay this boomerang and blue candle into any sort of explosives, but at the moment, it's not really working.
Meanwhile, Billick's wallet looking pretty healthy there.
Yeah, see, if I was Billick, though, I would have been so tempted to pick up the heart and go give especially finding this. I would have been so tempted with all of that money to go and pick up that heart and try White Sword. We're gonna get an arrow shop for Lorgon at vanilla level 2.
73 rupees, just short of 10% off.
Hey, at least it's on sale. I mean, our large secret got smacked by inflation. Our small secret's the only one that went up
Aw,
by
game.
2 rupees. Yay!
Game, why couldn't we have a slower brand, Matt? If that small secret would have been 10, it would have been perfect.
I mean, 10, 30, 90, it's a little too vanilla-y for me. Oh, Lorgon, get the banana. Get the banana out, man. He's gonna wait until everybody gets out of the way to walk in here and find some more money, which he's not taking. Lorgon is a big fan of leaving the money in the cave until you find something you actually can purchase.
That was actually a medium secret he left there.
That's okay. He's got it marked on his tracker as money. He's gonna go ahead, go check the forgotten spot, the Lost Hills. We have a 238 blue ring today, meanwhile.
And a very cheap big shield, but I don't know if we've even seen a single purchase of a big shield so far. Level 2 found on Candle Row.
Hey, this is one of my favorite colors in the entire randomizer. This nice, happy teal. And with the sword, this is, so far, an okay enemy set to go ahead and dig out. I'm trying to remember who else is in this one.
Isn't this the Korea set?
Yeah, it might be. Gels, Zols, and Stalfos? And Garitas? Maybe? I don't remember offhand. It's not segmented, at least not in this room. So Billick's gonna go ahead. Nope, too late.
You had
I, you know. Oh, Dark Nuts. Thank you, Violina.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, well, you know, we're gonna go ahead and clear this because diamond staircases in certain levels can, in fact, have a floor drop in that top corner. Nice clip from Billick to get into the staircase. We're gonna, yeah, push the block. There you go. Meanwhile, Lorgon is continuing to search around. He's gonna reach a dead end up in the Lost Hills, not really find much, and head in the direction of Vanilla Start, which will eventually get him his, regular sword.
So what's this dungeon to you?
Let's see. This is, I want to say it's a door knocker.
No.
But, okay, so you gotta look at it as the door is down near where the segment is. So just kind of rotate it 90 degrees to the left.
I've got one better for you.
Alright, what we got?
Snake Charmer who finally found out the flute actually worked and ran away screaming.
Alright, I mean, if I found out my flute could actually call snakes to me, I don't think I'd ever play it again. Oh, so Lorgon, by the way, he's up to 4 hearts. He's coming up close to where that white sword is hanging out in this open cave, 2 screens over. Well, 1 screen over, 1 screen up, but technically, you know, 2 screens away. We've got a key on the floor there for Billick. So it's gonna be really interesting to see if maybe Lorgon can actually pick up this white sword with 4 hearts. Oh!
That would have been a huge advantage there, but no dice.
But he is actually, sorry, I was trying to mark Z-Tracker in the background. He is coming up really close. There was a Take Any Cave within like a couple of screens of that in the in the Deadwoods. So I would be more than willing to bet. Hey, by the way, there's a wand on the floor in level 2.
I was about to mention that.
Alright, offensive upgrade. Yay, here we go. But yeah, so Lorgon's only a couple of screens away from being able to pick up a 5th heart, which, uh-oh. Well, remember when we were talking about that ladder?
Yeah, we might need it. Okay, yeah.
We can get to the Triforce, but we can't get to the other item, I don't believe, in level 2.
Not without the ladder we can. Oh, goodness. That's a painful one.
Yep, and Lorgon, meanwhile, without any form of weapon, is just going to basically see level 2, decide that he's leaving, find another arrow store. And sadly, this path is going to kind of take him a little bit further away from that wood sword than he would like. Billick, meanwhile, is putting that wand to good use in clearing a bit of this screen for bombs. Eek. Lorgon's going to find another door repair with absolutely no money.
Meanwhile, Billick does get the bomb pack, finds the wood arrow shop, and says, nah, I'm not going for that just yet.
Yeah, I mean, 226 rupees. If he's seen any of the blue ring stores, then I would be highly tempted. Lorgon's gonna find one of the take any's that Billick didn't see, which is gonna drop him at the grave. Now, if he continues through, checks the rest of the take any's, he's about to have his wood sword.
And probably words with the seed while we're at it.
I don't know, I'd be like, oh, 15 minutes, under 15 minutes, wood sword. It's all the way on the opposite side of the world from where we started. I'd be pretty happy about that.
I'd probably give the old man a piece of my mind, but that's just me.
Yeah, I would be a little bit worried. Meanwhile, Billick's gonna find the same take any that Lorgon just took. Now Lorgon's trying for an early bomb drop. And let's see where the remaining take any rows. Oh, that's actually not terrible considering where we started. Alright, this is cool. Let's see if Lorgon can figure out which one he needs to go back to. That's not it. Oh, apparently it is. Alright, we're gonna go finish doing the grave.
Meanwhile, Billick's about to stumble upon that taking Lorgon found.
Yeah, and if he has bombs, level 7. Alright, the bomb droppers are not being kind to Lorgon and refusing to give us explosives. Billick's going to find this level 7. Now with the wand, I'd be curious to maybe stay in here for a bit longer. Lorgon, meanwhile, is going to find level 1. And the ladder!
Well, that's going to change a few things.
It's going to help Lorgon out when he goes into level 2, but here's the thing. It's really, really nice to have, but at the moment we don't know that the item on the... Oh, hello, bomb upgrade. How are you, bomb upgrade? That's a really good one. Oh, he has to walk through the blue boomerang to get out of the room. And that's a... Well, no, that's not even a ladder block, because there's nothing to the south of that room in 7. Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon's gonna go try to get some bombs on the overworld here, because you need them to progress in level 1, I do believe. There we go. Or we're just gonna leave. Okay, sure. Maybe we're trying for more bombs?
On the flip side, Lorgon did get the ladder. He might want to parlay that into a possible advantage.
Well, I mean, it would get him the red candle, which is increased offense, but I'm not really... Maybe it was a key door in level 1, and that's why he ended up leaving? So I'm going to temporarily mark that there may be a key block in level 1. Billick, with the wand and the wood sword, is going to be able to make far more progress here in the 7 than Lorgon could, because he had no weapon when he was up here, so he couldn't clear anything.
Map checking 7, and well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, this is kind of like the Atari whatever ET facing away from like the basket of the handlebars of the bicycle. There we go.
Handlebars of a... Oh.
Yeah, if you've never seen the movie ET?
I've seen it. It's just...
I mean, there's a very famous scene where ET is sitting in the front basket of a bicycle.
Yes, you're right.
And to be fair, I've never actually seen the entire movie of ET.
Not have I.
It was is mad at a Tetris piece. I like that, Violina. But yeah, my younger siblings decided I got ET for a Christmas present, the video, or the Betamax, I don't even remember which one at this point. And they decided to watch it before I could.
Oh,
they got
boy.
so afraid of the movie that they took it out of the player and they ended up destroying the tape.
Oh goodness, what? Okay.
So I never actually saw it, and I've never really gone back and watched the entire thing. So I've seen snippets. We're going to be Goma blocked here in this level 7. Now, the unfortunate part about that shape is that it is remarkably linear, because you have those 2 bottom straight sections, a little gap where you have to go north, and then another really long straight section. Alright, we got a heart pickup for Billick. Lorgon, meanwhile, is headed back in the direction of level 8. Alright, sure. He's got enough money. Was there a bomb upgrade in 8 too?
I don't remember.
Alright, did he pick up the red candle off the coast, I wonder?
Well, considering his is still
Oh no,
blue.
his is blue. Alright. I mean, I would have been tempted. If we came all the way down here, I would have been like, alright, give me this better form of offense. We're gonna, oh, find an Aquamentus.
Those things are dirt common today.
Yeah, they're everywhere. We're gonna get a key pickup here for Lorgon. We're gonna find a free key in our room of bunnies we don't have to clear. This is okay.
Speaking of keys, Billick parlaying that nice wallet into a key purchase right there.
Alright, I think I can kind of agree with that. Meanwhile, Lorgon is mad at the blue boomerang. Oh! Oh, look, there's exactly where the both pieces fit together! This is great!
Well, you were... Okay, go ahead there.
Well, no, I was gonna say, for anybody who doesn't actually know, so when the shapes algorithm is working, 7, 8, and 9 are all made up on the same grid, so a lot of times you can actually see where the pieces kind of snap together. And
in this case, you're... My goodness, you're right.
That's like perfect. ET is in a racing arcade game. Alright, I like the negative action here.
Wait.
Oh, look, we don't need a raft.
Okay, so it's firewood. Yay. CD.
Yes.
Are we gonna see the brick in level 9?
A brick in level 9? Oh. I don't know. I mean, there's a gap missing at the top of the 8, and there's under the ARD part, and then there's one all the way to the right. So I don't think we're gonna see the full brick, but you never know until we get there, and hopefully somebody finds a map or has a book.
I haven't seen the brick in a very long time, and I wouldn't mind seeing it today.
I mean, that was the one time I have actually had it happen in a race. I was just like, really? What did you just do to my level 9? There are no holes. Alright, Lorgon is gonna go pick up the red candle off of the coast, as long as he makes it past all of these gorillas or moblins or whichever they are, and Billick's gonna find his 8. Now, with the wand, he's gonna have a quicker time of clearing some of these rooms. Alright, so now we have slightly increased offense here for Dr. Brian Lorgon 111. However, Billick still kind of in the lead with that wand. Lorgon, meanwhile, is up to a decent amount of money.
Oh, wait a minute. Billy's got the recorder for this. If this turns out to be a push block.
Yeah, it could be a thing, but again, there could be some transport staircases here. It is a push block. Let's see what kind it is. It's just the transport.
Well, at least Billy knows that.
Alright, meanwhile, another room full of bunnies that nobody has to clear because they were just hiding a key on the floor. Lorgon is gonna up a save with the 255 rupees, go one screen over, and buy himself something shiny. Yay, shiny.
Sapphire ring.
Yay! I mean, it's offense. It's not offense, it's defense. I mean, you get to just walk face first into a bunch of stuff now. This is good.
Let's be fair, if a blue ring was offense, we'd be playing Sprite Shuffle, wouldn't we?
Hey, Sprite Shuffle is a lot of fun. It's just really confusing on occasion.
No, it's always confusing, CD.
You know what's really fun? Is when you play, hey, by the way, there was a compass in level 8. The Triforce is all the way to the left in the top.
Oh goodness,
that's beautiful. We're coming back later. I think Billick's like, no, I want a white sword for this. Thanks.
Beautiful or brutal?
That's beautiful. I mean, look at that. That is like, think about how far away it is. Here is, by the way, the 5th Take Any Heart for both Billick and Lorgon. They both know the location of that white sword, which is one screen to the north for Lorgon.
Lorgon's going to give us our first look at the white sword at 5 hearts. Is that enough?
Alright, come on, game. Oh, it's not! It's going to be 6! That's so not nice!
Of course it's 6.
Alright, Lorgon, however, is headed in the direction of, let's see, we've got 3s over here, 2s over here, and if I'm Lorgon with that blue ring, I would definitely think about digging some of these dungeons, so maybe we'll actually get to see past that recorder that he's going to find here in 3. Who knows what else is hanging out on the floor? Though I still don't clear that. Not yet. I mean, a room full of blue darkness? No.
No, we're good with that.
Yeah, I could just stay there for now. There's a small chance that this is going to be the staircase.
If it is, Lorgon's gonna have a bit of an advantage, possibly.
Yeah, there we go. It does push.
Depending on what this is.
Yeah, well, we know it can't be a boomerang. And hey, we got a power bracelet. All right, we are only missing level 5. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. And answer a question in chat. Nope, I didn't roll this one. This is not me.
Who can we blame for this?
Random number generation and the wonderful quirks that come along with it.
Fair enough.
Alright, meanwhile, Billick is about to find the arrow store. He does have enough money to buy the slightly on sale arrows. Lorgon is going to go ahead and shuffle this room full of wonderful things in level 3, looking for anything right now would be really, really useful. Keys, bombs, you know, the map would be great, compass. Even a $5, that'd be great. We'd like that. Money's good. Alright, a couple more stabs here with this wood sword and that bunny's going down. And he's gonna give us a pity rupee. Thanks! We greatly appreciate that, game.
We probably wanted a little bit more than that, but...
Yeah! I mean, we're just hoping it's not a blue darknet room that we have to clear. Now, we do know, hey, that the recorder is sitting there very, very free for Lorgon and Billick. Alright, we're gonna take out these gels. The bubbles are kind of being jerks. Billick's gonna find level 4. And we're gonna get a door opening on Lorgon's side. Hey, there we go. We're done in level 3. We've got both items. We got a Triforce. Lorgon's like, yay, I'm done. I don't have to kill that darknet room. This is great.
Meanwhile, Billick finds the Wizrobes rather in level 4 and probably thinks this is less than great.
Yeah, I mean, Wizrobes, you know, 5 hearts, white wood sword, 12 bombs is really good for these types of rooms, but you know. The unfortunate part for Billick is the room he just walked through could technically be a drop in level 4.
Oh, goodness.
So this, at some point, after we respawn from taking that Wizrobe beam to the face, we may want to think about clearing this, or we might want to think about coming back later with another heart and that white sword.
Billick says those Wizrobes won't get the best of me.
I mean, 12 bombs. There are other rooms you could go ahead and take a look at. This is... okay, there's already a floor drop here. I would attempt to bomb to the left, maybe, before picking up the bomb pack, but unfortunately the bat made the choice for him. And again, 12 bombs. Yeah, just try to hang out in the door and... whoa! Well, there's that ladder block. A ladder block, possibly.
Yeah, that's going to end Billick's exploration here in 4. Meanwhile, Lorgon's about to get some good news.
He's gonna be like, yay, I can actually go in level 6!
We haven't seen this one from Billick's side.
I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to go into the 6 when I first found it, with what he had as far as equipment. So, alright, that's a ladder block in 2 from the second item. That's a ladder block in 4 from getting any further in the dungeon. And that was a potential ladder block in level 6.
Oh, and look what that Stalfos is hiding on the southern side.
Hey, it's a Triforce! Though, technically, he pulled it out somewhere we could get it anyway.
Nothing wrong with that. Lorgon takes a 2-0 Triforce lead.
Alright, Billick's gonna get the sad news that the white sword has in fact rolled to its maximum of 6 required hearts today.
And Lorgon wants nothing to do with 6 now. He's off.
Can't say that I blame him. Right now, you want a take any heart. You don't care where you have to find it. You just want to take any hearts so that you can go back to the White Sword Cave, pick up the White Sword, and have increased offense. Ow! Those are some really expensive bombs, game.
15% markup?
I don't know, I don't math. I leave the math to everybody else.
Yeah, well, it could have been a lot worse. I mean, you could have
Could
had
have been
double the
40.
price.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, so Brian and Billick are both burning the Deadwoods right now. Brian is going to go south here in a minute, and he's going to find his level 9. If he hasn't already seen it. I don't think he has, because again, the any road dropped you out down in that bottom left. Brian, where are you going?
Billick, has he seen the level here?
Yeah, Billick found 3 first.
Right.
Because he got the recorder. So Billick does need to go back in and finish up this level 3. Now, I'm going to kind of hope that Lorgon has in fact found level 9 and I just missed it.
I don't know about that. I think we just missed it.
I mean, it makes sense to go bomb some of these open. You are still looking for level 5. There it is! Get it. We're looking for that. We're looking for the Take Any Heart, and we're looking for level 5. Hints would also be really, really nice. Billick, meanwhile, with the wand and the wood sword, is going to go ahead and clear this room in level 3, which we know is not actually the item.
It's not the item, but if it finds a key there, it would have been nice. Unfortunately, there's nothing.
Alright, Lorgon's gonna whistle over. Oh, I like this. He used the whistle to actually get him on the right side of the river and skip walking all the way through the dead woods. He's about to go get his white sword. And with level 2 around the corner, I can kind of almost hope that maybe that's where he would end up heading next. Level 1, we know that he needed a key in order to progress, but level 2 is only a couple of screens away.
So Lorgon first sort of white sword at 30 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah, and that blue ring is going to save him a heart of damage against the Lionel beam that just hit him in the side. Alright, he's looking at his tracker. He's trying to decide where he wants to go. And let's see. He's probably going to go... Oh, go get that empty spot. Go get the empty spot you just noticed you didn't check on your tracker. This is good. Billick's going to find his power bracelet in the basement here in level 3. Alright, go south, Brian. Oh, no, he's going back to the Any Road. I'm going to really hope that he has seen level 9. I'm going to assume that he probably has, maybe? Alright, so we're going to take some Any Roads. Let's see where we're headed. Back to level 1. Okay, this is good.
I mean, you found the ladder. There's still 2 items left.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, you've got 3 keys, thanks to finding a ton of keys, unless we're just gonna walk right past it. He did. Thank you, Evil DNA. I'm just making sure, because I did not actually see him go in there, and Billick's gonna get stuck in a terrible shoot room. And DM is telling us, oh yeah, the blue boomerang. He just needs to finish up the rest of level 1, though, so we needed a key to get any further.
At worst, I mean, if the third item's the red ring.
I mean, forget that. We want silvers. We want a bow. I mean, red ring would be amazing, but that blue ring is actually going to come in pretty handy here for Lorgon.
Yeah, that's a spicy room right there.
Yeah, but you go ahead and you think about clearing it because it could have a floor drop, and you're still looking for a Triforce. But we're going to leave.
I mean, let's be fair. That room's kind of disgusting.
Yep. Billick's gonna go ahead and kill the Gleeok that was so kind to just give him a free recorder his first time through here, 3.
CD, that's a really odd Gleeok.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, if the guys who made the game named everything with other letters, I would be so thrilled, as we're gonna get the first Triforce out of level 3 for Billick.
Closes the gap, 2 Triforces to 1.
Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon's gonna go check some more Death Mountain. We've done a little bit up here, but we only had, I think, 2 bombs at the time. Hey, there we go. Tons of bombs.
That should be enough to clear Western Death Mountain.
Yeah, and then we have that screen full of really, really handy bomb droppers on the way to East Death Mountains. That's kind of handy. Again, we are only looking for level 5, because I do believe Lorgon has seen all the other levels. I don't think Billick has found level 1 yet, but he's heading in the right direction now.
Unfortunately, he won't be too happy about what he sees there.
I think he'll be thrilled to find that ladder.
Oh, the ladder, no question. The whiz robes, a bit less.
Hey, he's got 13 bombs and a wood sword. We can kill stuff. We'll be fine.
Back end of West Death Mountains got a potion ladder.
Well, I mean, if this was second quest, that would be almost vanilla.
Is it really hidden that bad?
Yeah. In second quest, it's underneath the power bracelet spot that Lorgon just walked through.
Oh, ew.
That's one of the many reasons that I don't like playing second quest overworld.
Oh, I can see why. That's
Because, yeah, I need a potion in the game, but like, yeah. Hey, there's the ladder for Billick. He's gonna use the key and be confronted with the same lovely and wonderful whiz robes. Oh, hello, Hints.
hint shop, and they're pretty affordable.
I would have probably picked up the cheap one.
I would have picked them all up, I think. Ugh. And here's the fantastic whiz robes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Billick's doing a great job of staying. So this again is a water room, which tends to confuse the heck out of whiz robes. So Billick is doing a really good job of staying in the safety of the door and just using the fact that they're kind of stuck in a pattern against them.
Oh.
Except for they can do that, which is kind of jerk-facey. All right, one left.
Might want to reset the room there, but nope.
Oh, he's got it,
my
and
goodness,
that
that's
is,
a Triforce.
it is, in fact, the Triforce. He's going to leave that there. He get don't up an A. Leave the room. There you go. Leave the room. You get a couple of rooms before those guys will respawn. Now, Billick hasn't gone left from start or left from down near start, so he hasn't seen the other. Items. Oh no! No! Don't go too far away, or you have to clear that room again.
Oh goodness! But who knows?
Hey, look, Lorgon's coming back.
Uh-oh. This is another... Oh, goodness. That last item is the staircase item. Oh, goodness. This is gonna be rough.
Alright, Lorgon, meanwhile, I do believe, bought a potion with some of his money, and he's headed back towards that whiz rope room.
Well, good news, Billy, you've got a key. Bad news, you've probably got to go through those whiz ropes again.
Well, he does get 6. Oh no, Lorgon's gonna bop too far back in.
Oh, goodness.
That's unfortunate. I hate when that happens.
And now one bomb. This is gonna be painful.
One bomb, but a full potion. Now Lorgon's gonna go ahead, take out one of those whiz robes, save the room. And again, he's doing the same thing that Billick was. He's taking advantage of the fact that in water rooms, whiz robes get a little bit confused. There's Billick. He manages to make it back to the Triforce. Like, he might have had one room left, so that was good.
Well, that's... Yeah, I think Billick's going to be taking a sigh of relief after that one.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to decide to leave. We know that there's a blue boomerang in there. We still haven't seen the floor item. Lorgon has his potion at the ready. He's gonna go back and take another stab at this whiz rope room. Because again, this is a room that does have a floor drop in level 1, and there are very few things right now that could drop in this room that wouldn't be of some kind of use to us. Alright, Brian's gonna go ahead and potion. Billick's gonna go ahead and give us a power bracelet check. We'll find a potion shop. Lorgon's gonna just kinda try to stab these guys down. He does have the other potion, which he's gonna get off in time. Blue ring is doing some work. He's got only one left. And now he's got to make the same choice as Billick. Do I pick up this Triforce or do I explore past it? And again, the map isn't until this room, so you don't know what's up here.
Unfortunately, no bombs left. This is going to possibly stymie Lorgon's exploration of this level.
Only if the staircase item is actually important.
But
Lorgon's gonna pick up his Triforce, not taking the chance that that room is going to come back.
no, I can't say I blame him in the slightest.
Now, he could have gone through the key door with the 2 rooms, but he still has a lot of unexplored levels. He's got 2 he has no items out of. We've got 4 we've got no items out of. 5 we haven't even found yet. There's a nice bomb drop for him. Alright, Billick, meanwhile, is gonna go over here, and he's gonna check the West Death Mountain that we just saw Lorgon check now. We know there's not really a lot over here, other than that hint store, which, yeah, I'd be curious to see if Billick, with 234 rupees, buys some hints.
I think you kind of have to. I mean, information has been pretty slim so far.
I mean, at least the cheap one? The cheap one was only like, it was under 15 rupees, I think.
13.
Yeah,
Right.
see, it's cheap enough as Lorgon is gonna find a blue ring shop. Oh no!
Oh no, that's a terrible tag.
Ah, lovely screen scroll from Billick right into a jerk face Lionel.
Oh my goodness, that is going to cost us some time. Oh, like you mentioned, the only thing that was up there that could have helped him was that hint shop and the potion letter, which I think is going to stay there.
Maybe, we'll see. It depends on how easily, if he can find 5. Because if 5 ends up being blocked by, like, we know it's not the raft, because that is the one piece of information, as Lorgon finds 5 in East Death Mountain. Oh, that's a lot of key doors, game.
That's when you do a couple of pirouettes and hope for the best.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can get.
You can actually open all of those doors as Billick picks up a blue ring of his own.
Okay, I like this because now we have an we have a defensive matchup. Lorgon is still missing that wand, which was not terrible to find in level 2. Billick's gonna take this directly back into level 4, which was ladder blocked. But alright, this is all of our levels. This room is just terrible.
CD?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, next time, like, I hesitate making you angry because at the same time now you keep thinking of rings as offensive tools.
Well, I mean, it's been a really long couple of weeks here for me, man.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just, I'm just picturing you whacking somebody upside the head with a ring.
Maybe I'm using them brass knuckle style?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
I mean, hey, look, there's a heart in the staircase in 5 for Lorgon. He's not upset to see this whatsoever. Alright, good bomb usage from Billick. He's gonna take advantage of the Wizrobes being stuck in a pattern again. This is a water room. They get really confused. Lorgon's gonna find... that was a heart in the staircase in 5. Yeah, our health right now is somewhat unfortunate. This is gonna be the transport staircase for level 5. Oh, okay, we got a map. This was definitely ladder blocked.
Interesting layout. Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, goody. Hey, this is our item at least.
Yep.
We're not getting back out of this room, but
No,
this
we're
was
not.
our item. It's gonna be that perfectly useless raft.
Yeah, we get firewood. Oh, goodness, I wish
We
that
could-
would set it on fire.
We could make a campfire and have s'mores.
Question in chat. Enemy HP is vanilla in this seed. It's been vanilla all tournament and will remain as such.
Yeah, see, but the unfortunate part for Billick is he still hasn't found his 6th heart, which means he doesn't have the white sword. So Lorgon against the Wizrobes has a slight advantage because he's got the white sword, which is half as many stabs. Is it a double segmented 5? Oh, someone find a map. Find a map!
Find a map so we can witness this crime against cookies.
Because I don't think that's the staircase he came through. No, it's definitely not. Okay, double segmented 5, or fully segmented 5.
Oh.
Oh no, poor Billick. Alright, there's the map. Yep, this is a fully segmented level 5.
Could have been a lot worse.
Dodongo dwells by a lake, but we've already been there. Thanks, game. Now, with only 1 bomb left, I think Lorgon's going to be a little bit choosy with where he goes. You want to see as much as you can see for free without giving away the bomb. Poor Billick's gotta face this terrible Chevy room again. Alright, well, we're taking that and leaving.
Yeah, we're done here in 5. Lorgon, meanwhile, taking the 4 Triforce 2 lead.
Yeah, see, but it's really... With the recorder, like, this is an okay play. He's gonna go back in, maybe check the rest of these rooms near start, but he can pirouette that. You can get that open for free. All you have to do is leave the dungeon, exit the screen from the left, re-enter the screen from the left, and the game itself has absolutely no idea if you are on the overworld or you're in the dungeons. It's gonna open the door. Which is what he's doing right now. Or he's leaving. Alright. He's like, okay, I found all my dungeons.
That works. I mean, you can come back here later if you need to.
Or we can get bombs from those guys.
Yeah, that works too.
Alright, meanwhile, Billick's like, I'm done with this 4 for right now. This 4 can just go away for a couple of minutes and I'm gonna go figure something else out. And I think we may have just switched over to Lorgon's audio. Nope, we're still on Billick's. Okay. Just a note, guys, Lorgon plays without the actual game music, so if we do end up switching to his audio, we're going to lose all the lovely and wonderful overworld tones. Yeah, he plays with the actual, you can hear the sword stabs, and you can hear the bomb explosions and the roar of cannon, but you aren't going to actually hear the music. Alright, Billick gets to see that this map 2 is awesome. He's already been in here. He's already progressed up to the point where we had a ladder block, so he's going to go check the... he's gonna go check what's the second item here in this level 2.
I mean, it's not a bad play in the slightest, if you ask me.
Yeah, he still has to get the Triforce. He walks through the Triforce room. You walk through the Triforce room when you are actually headed towards the ladder block. Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon, he's gonna go back over into this level 5. He's got a couple of bombs now. He's gonna go ahead and use it to progress a little bit further. Billick is once again gonna wave at that Triforce and be like, hey, I'll be back in just a little bit. Because at this point, we're still missing bow. We're still missing silvers. Red ring wouldn't be horrible. Any key wouldn't be horrible. Here's the ladder block. Heck, we'd even take a book at this point. Well, alright, Billick's gonna be pretty happy to see that because it means he can finally pick up his white sword.
And start to close the gap on
Lorgon. Oh! Speaking of Lorgon, guess what Brian found? Look at what color he is!
Oh, goodness. Oh,
yay! That's a red ring on the floor of level 5.
That... well...
I mean, again, it's not the bow, it's not silvers, but it's not something we're leaving behind, and he's headed kind of in the direction of level 2, if he can make it off the screen alive.
Oh, he's got red ring. He doesn't care about those Lionel beams anymore.
Well, I mean, you care when you're down to 2.5 hearts, because if you take enough bops from those Lionel beams and the Zora just trying to get off the screen, it could still kill you. Alright, meanwhile, Billick checks our Coast Rafts, our vanilla level 4, finds absolutely nothing. Lorgon gets the wonderful news that this level 2 is segmented, and Billick, yay, he gets his white sword.
I mean, to be fair, if you get your cat angry enough, you stand in her way long enough, yeah, she is going to eventually hurt you, but,
I mean, they're cats, that's what they do.
I don't know.
Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon is going to enter level 2. At some point in here, we know that there is a wand hanging out in a room that Billick could clear with very few resources. There's the key, that's always helpful. Now, here's the unfortunate part for Billick. I'm pretty sure he's still looking for level 1 and level 5. With the power bracelet, that's a couple of extra checks that he's going to end up making that he doesn't necessarily have to because the power bracelet isn't blocking anything tonight.
There is the one, meanwhile, for Lorgon as he continues his trek into this level 2. Finds a Triforce.
Well, here's the good news. He's got the ladder. So he's gonna go over to the Chevy room here, and then only go. What the heart was in the room right above the Chevy, I think, or was it in the Chevy?
I think it was in there.
Yeah, so he's gonna be in and out of 2 in a single trip. He's not gonna have to come back. He's gonna have his heart, which health is still always really, really amazing, even though you have the red ring. You know, hearts are good.
Hearts are good. They prevent you from dying.
Yes, that, and, you know, the red ring. Alright, there's another heart plus. There is a magical sword out there, somewhere under the wood sword screen.
Somewhere. Yeah, you just, you know. Oh, goodness. Billy, you have to stay on that screen for the bomb.
Alright, so Billick, meanwhile, if he continues this way, he's gonna get an extra heart. This is really good. Lorgon's gonna get his Triforce out of level 2. He is really motoring right now. Ooh, so as far as Lorgon knows, he's seen... He's gonna buy arrows, by the way.
I mean, better to pick up arrows when you can. I mean, door repairs exist.
But yeah, so Lorgon, he knows the location of 4, 7, and 8. Those are the dungeons he needs to complete. Looks like we're gonna take an Eddie Road, so I'm betting 7. Yeah, 7's over here. And meanwhile, Billick is headed in the direction of level 1. Again. Oh, actually, he doesn't need to go in there. He's already done that one. Never mind. He's headed in the direction of 5. He's going to East Death Mountain.
Meanwhile, Lorgon back in level 7.
Yep, he's got to get a Triforce in here. And here's the thing. On this flag set, your bow is never going to be in level 9. It is not possible for important items to be in level 9. So you know that bow is going to be somewhere else. And we've already seen that there was a raft in level 4 on Billick's side. So I don't hate this play from Lorgon. You need to finish the dungeon anyway. And there are 2 items in here. And 7 in theory should be smaller than 8.
I mean, that's not exactly hard considering how big the place is.
Yeah, look at this. I love this 7 still. This is amazing.
Goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh, right. We were Goma blocked to heck and back here.
Yeah, we were. But there might be a transport staircase over here.
Or, you know, just another heart.
Again, not something we're upset by. We like
No.
health. Health is good.
I've said it before, I won't have to repeat myself.
I love the fact that they're simultaneously picking up hearts out of dungeons. This is good. Now, I don't know that Billick actually saw the staircase heart in 7. I know he saw the Goma block. And yeah, we kind of were joking around earlier that level 7 is E.T. in the scene from the movie where he's sitting in the bicycle and like the L that's behind him, that's the bicycle handlebars. Alright, so that is not a transport staircase, so we are fully bow blocked in 7. Oh, there's one room. Hold on, there's one room he hasn't been in. Let's see what's in that room. Alright, so Lorgon, noticing that one room, is going to go ahead and check it. It could be a transport staircase that gets you around this potential Goma block. Ah! Nope! How about that, Moon? This is good.
Yeah, not quite what Lorgon was expecting, I think.
I mean, if I had a way to go ahead and mark that was doubly Goma blocked, then I totally would. And I think we're about to see Lorgon head back in the direction of 4 and 8.
Oh, goodness. Meanwhile, Billy gets caught by the Wall Masters. He's back to start here in this 5.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Don't we all?
Alright, Lorgon's gonna go ahead and up an A. He is 1 screen to the south of level 4. He does have to finish level 4. We know there's a raft in here and a staircase, but I don't think we ever saw the floor item.
I don't believe we did there, CD, but goodness, Lorgon's got to be thinking, where the heck are my silvers?
Oh, we just want the bow. Right now,
Also
the thing
bow,
we are
yes.
most concerned with is finding that bow, because we're going to need it to get the Triforce out of 7. Since we can't get through the transport staircase, and we can't get through anything else, the Gomo block with the shutter door, we know it's not going to be in 7. So the only options remaining for Lorgon right now are 4, 8, and the staircase item of level 1. Oh, and 6. Thank you very much. I forgot. I like to block 6 out of my memory completely half the time. Here comes the raft for Lorgon. Because, I mean, 6...
Oh, and he leaves it there.
He knows he doesn't need it. He's found all of his dungeon items.
True.
Oh! Thanks, game. Alright, at least we know that we don't have to... Well, we might have to clear that room, because I don't remember if there was a floor drop in that sideways staircase room, and that does a lot of times have a floor drop. Though, I would still clear this.
Didn't Billick clear this earlier?
I don't think he did. I think he just ran right through it.
I don't remember. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright, Lorgon's gonna go ahead and save the progress in the room. This is good. Billick's gonna find his transport staircase in 5. Well, the first one. Now, unfortunately for Lorgon, the Wizrobes and the Pancake came back. He's just trying to kill the Pancake, get out of the room, maybe see an up-A save here. Or up-A retry.
Or up-A continue, you mean?
Yeah, that thing.
Up-A retry would just be, like, bad.
I don't know. If you're playing Blackout, there are times where it would definitely come in handy.
You said that word.
Hey, Blackout with a starting boomstick is actually quite fun.
I've never experienced a horde that is Blackout.
It's on the list of things that people can try at least once.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Alright, Billick's gonna get his compass for the Triforce here in level 5, but again, I don't think we see Billick with the bow still missing and the silver still missing. We're not gonna see Billick leaving level 5. Not without the items. Alright, Lorgon's again taking advantage of the fact that water rooms confuse the heck out of Wizrobes. I think he got a... Oh, is that the second orange? No, he got one of the blues. That's actually really good for him.
Ugh, now that the other blue wants revenge. Or hugs.
I think I'd rather give it the revenge than the hugs.
Hey, look. And Lorgon says, hey, look. I gave you your brother back. As Billick says, hey, Triforce in 5? Yeah, I'm good with that.
Well, the thing is the Triforce in 5 is on one side of the segment, and you have to take a different transport staircase to be able to get to the red ring and the... What else did we see in 5? Heart. Actually, no, Billick might have seen the heart, but the red ring is on the other side of it. Because you can't bomb up out of the Triforce room, and there was no direct path over into that half of that segment. Alright, Lorgon's got this down to a single Wizrobe, which is going to give him access to the top of 4. He's going to find the map. So I kind of think this looks like, how about some form of bird? And it's like, you're looking at it straight ahead, and it's got its head turned a little bit to the one side. Alright, Billick is loading up on bombs. He's gonna go into level 6. Yay!
We saw absolutely nothing of this 6 beyond the fact that it was recorder blocked, I think.
Yeah, this is not level 6, shape 6. It was actually ladder blocked, but you don't want to spend a lot of time in here if you don't have to. Like, it's really nice when the game gives you a free Triforce.
Oh,
good job, Lorgon.
Yeah, that's a high pressure situation right there.
Alright, so we gotta get the rest of them, and what you don't want to have happen is the floor to bop you in the middle of this, because it'll then eat your bombs. There you go, that's the Triforce and 4. Lorgon's gonna go ahead and pick it up. Now, we still haven't, I don't think, seen a floor drop in there, unless Lorgon picked up a heart and I missed it.
He's still with 9 hearts. He didn't pick up the floor item, and he says, nope, I'm done with this place.
Well, I mean, 8 is a couple of screens down from here, so yeah, I would definitely go dig 8. You still need the Triforce from it.
And Billick picks up a heart on the floor, 6.
Alright, Goma Creep Spy Lake. Yep, we've been there. Lorgon's going to be able to clear this now that he has the recorder. This is not an item, but this is the one of the transport sides of the transport staircases in 8.
CD, we've done a bit more than we've been there. We're in there right now.
I was talking about Lorgon.
Oh, I was
Thanks,
talking
though.
about the whole Goma Creeps by a Lake thing.
Yeah, I was just trying to be nice to the old man. I mean, maybe he's having a really crappy day and he's a little confused. Alright, here we go. Lorgon! This is so linear. It's terrible.
It's awful. It's giving me bad memories. The chat's just brought it up. 2Q8.
I don't know. No, there's no spirals. There's no spirals here. This is fine.
Speak of spirals, that'll give another of our top runners a bit of a headache.
Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon's going to continue progressing here. Billick is going to find a bunch of ladder block dinosaurs. Does a really good job of catching that one and getting a bomb wall just for his trouble. Now, we've already seen... Did we see any of the items in 8?
I don't
No,
think
we didn't.
did.
Yeah.
However, so far we've seen a heart at 6. That's where we're standing right now.
Yeah, and I kind of like the fact that Lorgon isn't going... He didn't immediately go to level 6. He's got the Triforce out of there, which was really close to start. So we didn't need to worry about it. There's silver arrows in 8!
Goodness, of course a chonky level like this would have our silvers.
Alright,
Well,
game. How about let's find the bow in the other staircase and the any key hanging out on the floor.
You like loaded level 8s, I see.
I like any level that gives me a ton of things. And yeah, very true, as chat's pointing out. Those are very hard to miss. You have to come this way to get the Triforce. You're going to walk through that room anyway, so it's not like you're leaving those behind.
That's another key for Lorgon. You'll never pass down a key when you know level 9's on the horizon.
Oh, hello. What are you? Not a push block. Now, Lorgon's going to check and see if this is a super room, but I think we see him continue clearing. Yeah, he's going to check. It's not a super room. He's going to go clear the rest of this section in 8. You are still missing bow. You're still missing an any key. It'd be really nice to have. You know, it's not a terrible thing. And, yeah, it's worth the investment because otherwise you have to go back into a level you've already got the Triforce from. There's a floor heart, so one of my predictions is not coming true.
Now Lorgon is going to sprint his
Wait,
way.
why are you killing Spiky?
Because he's there.
Brian! Well, you don't have to kill that, you just walk right through it. Though, it's really hard to resist doing that. This is not gonna be a push block, Brian.
Right, Cleog never hides push blocks, because if he did, that would be,
Because it breaks the game. Yeah, Fred actually removes that functionality from the game. He can block a shutter door, he cannot block a push block. Lorgon's gonna have to clear this blue darknet room, red ring, wand, white sword, you're fine. Though here's the thing, it's 1 hour and 2 minutes. These guys actually faced each other in they were in the same group. So Lorgon might be getting a little bit worried that he doesn't know where Billick is at the moment.
But he knows.
Oh, look at this 6! Ooh.
Oh boy. That's spicy.
Yeah, this is fun. And Freedom Fighter, we already saw the floor drop. That's why Lorgon didn't actually finish killing the Dig Dogger, is because there wasn't any reason to kill the Dig Dogger in the first place. We know he's not the Triforce. Jerk-faced dinosaurs. Hey, McMonkey, how are you and Bomi doing? Hey, there's our bomb refill and a fairy if we can catch it, and we're just gonna be like, nah.
Or just, just not care about it.
Alright, so right now I think we see Lorgon go pick up the Triforce, and he's gonna be down on this side of level 8. I do think we see him go back in and try to find that second staircase before digging 6.
I think you're right there.
Alright, here we go. Lurgon's like, I know what's in this room. It was something I could kill. We're fine. I'm gonna get my Triforce out of 8. Now, here's the cool thing, too. He doesn't actually have to gamble on the fact that the silvers are at 9. He's already got them. Is this the staircase? No.
So we're still looking for that item at 6.
Oop. Okay, this could be something. We got a Triforce pickup here for Lorgon out of level 8. Now, I do think we see him go back in.
Yeah, I think so. Billick with the item, and it is the bomb 6!
Brian proved me wrong. Nope, Brian's going back in. Alright, but here's the good news, bad news. Lorgon, he doesn't have much of this 8 to finish looking at. Knowing that 7 is completely ladder blocked, he's gonna be going back to 6 as soon as he's done here, because I think the only other option he has is the floor item in... not floor, the staircase in level 1.
Wasn't he missing an item at 4 as well?
We are all missing an item in 4, because we haven't seen the floor drop yet.
Indeed. So whether he goes back to 4, 6, the question. Billick with the Triforce in 6, now closing the gap to 7 to 5.
Yeah, but to be fair, that the silver's an 8, and the Triforce itself, they're going to take a little bit of time to get to. And Billick, he's still on blue ring.
And I don't think he comes back to 5 for some time.
Depends upon if he finds the silvers or not. I don't know if Billick's a full clear guy.
I don't know either.
Alright, meanwhile, Lorgon is going to get shuttered into this room. Now, you can kill the orange dark nuts with bombs. He, however, is not going to do that. Or at least I think with the ladder you can, because you can step out into the water and bomb them from the south. But yeah, guys, see, here's the thing, though. Billick, he's still missing 3 Triforces. Lorgon is missing 1. And yeah, that bow in level 6 was a little bit deep in, but this is still anybody's race.
Yeah, definitely anyone's race, especially with Lorgon needing to go back to 6.
Yeah, but again, when he finishes here, he's only going to have so many options. Billick's going to go ahead, pick up his wooden arrows now that he's got the money. Lorgon's going to be bombing some dark nuts. Okay, more dark nuts! Yay! Thanks, game! Get the clock. There we go. This is good. Just don't go to the right, because that was the room we can't really get through. Alright, Billick is heading back into level 7. Oh no, he's not. Where are we going?
Chad's got a really interesting question for you, CD.
Oh, I saw it. Alright, Billick's heading into level 7. I'm wondering what he was looking for underneath that power bracelet location.
9, perhaps?
I don't know. He's saying, I think he's seen 9. 9 is really close to start. I want to say both of our runners had found it. Lorgon, meanwhile, only has a couple of rooms left here in level 8. He's going to have to shuffle this block out of the way. Alright, Billick, meanwhile, is the first person back here with the bow and the arrow. He's going to be able to get his Triforce out of this level 7, hopefully. I mean, there's not much that could block us after this. We've already got the recorder, you know, we've got the bow and arrow. That is, in fact, one of our transport staircases.
Oh, better to know now.
Lorgon's taking a really good look at his map. Where did we miss the staircase from?
That is a very good question.
Looks like he's going to decide to answer that later. Or, nope, go back in. Alright, Billick finds the other transport staircase. Good to know. Alright, Lorgon's like, okay, I know it's here somewhere. Now, I like the fact that Billick is going to... Oh, that's another Goma block. Really? Now, I don't think Billick went the full way out that little arm, so he didn't actually see. Yeah, this is the other transport. Alright, Billick has not seen the staircase item in here yet, because he saw the Goma block. I don't think it was a key door or a bomb wall to go out that little arm. Brian's gonna find the book in 8. Now this, believe it or not, is a nice thing to have, because he's gonna have the map for all of the levels remaining in the game, especially 9.
Yeah, that level 9 map can be the... we've seen it be the difference between a win and a loss a few times in this tournament already.
Alright, now if Brian pulls out the recorder, we're going to 6. If Lorgon walks straight north, we're going to 4. Brian's pulling out the recorder, I think we're going to 6. Because again, there's 2 items in 6. There's 1 item in 4, and then there's 1 item in 7. Meanwhile, Billick is gonna go clear this other Goma here in 7. Alright, now, Lorgon's just gonna be clearing, you know, anything that could be a push block or anything that can be a floor drop. Which, sadly, that room closed behind us. But I always forget that. Like, you walk into the room and it doesn't necessarily kick in that, you know, the door closed behind you.
How many Gomas are in this level 7?
Yes.
Is that the 4th one?
The answer is just yes. I think it's all the Gomas in the entire seed just decided that they really wanted to live in 7.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, so Lorgon's continuing to go here in level 6. And I'm trying to remember where the bow is. Okay, here's the good news. If Lorgon goes straight north in 7, he's... Oh, there's another one! Hello! How you doing, Mr. Goma? Okay, the bomb is nice, thanks.
Oh goodness, I swear, if this was another one, I was going to have words.
No, this is just gonna, you know, Billick's gonna find, he is still, it looks like he was kind of just poking around for silvers on the way, but Billick is gonna be able to get his Triforce here out of 7, and I think he get to leave. Nope. He's still looking for the item.
Good thing is, there's not much of this dungeon left.
Yeah, but the thing, I don't know that he's seen... I don't think we've seen a floor drop here in 7. This is going to be the staircase heart. Unless it was another heart, and I just forgot to mark it on my tracker. Sam, I think Lorgon's actually going the right way. I think it's in this top kind of, like, right-ish corner. Like, maybe right here.
I do believe it was here.
Alright, meanwhile, Billick's gonna see the heart. Did he actually pick it up, or did he just leave it behind? Lorgon's gonna find his bow and his ticket to 9 as soon as he gets back to level 7 and gets his Triforce.
Billick did pick up the Triforce, the heart in 7. He's Magical Sword eligible now, as is Lorgon, but that's only a 20% chance.
Now, Lorgon's gonna go ahead, fill up at the Fairy Fountain. We're going to see him do the up A save trick, which means that when you reload the game, his hearts are going to continue filling as if he never left the Fairy Fountain, but you get to go back to your start screen. Alright, now where in the heck is the floor drop in this level that we didn't somehow manage to clear? Because I think that's what I think that is what Billick is looking for. Is he was continuing to look for the floor drop, but I don't think we saw either runner pick it up. Instead, it looks like he's going to head back, pick up his Triforce.
I mean, you're an hour 13 in, you know Lorgon's a tough competitor.
To answer a question in chat, Okolo22000, you don't know how to 4 options. Lorgon decided to go to level 6. He had 2 items left in level 6. It's the math. It's simply the math. You know that the bow can't be in level 7 because it is completely and totally bow blocked, so that eliminates 1 dungeon. And as far as other dungeons that he had items left, he had 1 left on the floor of 4 and 1 left in the staircase in level 1. Level 1's full of whiz robes. You don't really want to go back there unless the game forces you to. So you're going to pick the dungeon where you have the most items available, and that was 6. And we're not going to tell anybody I did math.
And meanwhile, wasn't 4 also Wizrobe infested?
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. It was. I know it wasn't fun, and there was a room that, a tea room that I think Lorgon got shuttered into. So, you know, I can completely understand not wanting to go back there.
Lorgon's still looking for Triforce at 7, should he find it. That's a ticket to 9 right there. Level 8 found for Billick, and, yeah, words.
Alright, now we know that this is a lovely level 8. This thing is huge, it is beastly, and that Triforce is on the other side. Yes, El Rocco, exactly. He just went to where there were the most items available.
And CD, Lorgon just found a floor heart in 7.
Alright, okay. So that means that Billick has to have seen it because he came back through there, but it did look like when Billick was, after he found the staircase heart, that it did look like he was still kind of looking around, looking at his map. Alright, so Billick is able to do the clip. This is kind of unfortunate for Billick. It's going to take him a little bit longer to get up all the way to that top left-hand room where we know the Triforce is waiting and the silvers are along the path. You have to kind of take the transport staircase, which is going to drop you a couple of rooms from there. So, I mean, look at this key count. This is fantastic. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't. The any key could still be the staircase item in 1, or it could be the floor item in 4.
That being said, CD, if you're Lorgon right now, sitting at 2 keys on the precipice of level 9.
You go for it. You're not digging you are not digging any extra items right now. You're running against somebody who has already beat you this tournament. You are taking no chances right now. You are going to get into 9, and until 9 forces you to leave, you are not leaving.
True enough. See, this is why you do better than me in tournaments sometimes. Or all the time.
I mean, I don't particularly care about winning, so yeah, I don't think I'd say that. I really don't. I just sit there and talk to my chat half the time. Well, more than half the time. Alright, Lorgon is only a couple of rooms away from his Triforce here in level 7, but you gotta go through another one of these guys to get there. And yeah, Sam, I would have enjoyed it if one of them would have taken the other transport, because I think at this point it has to take you up to that top half. I know, guys, I'm sorry about the math. My apologies. There is the Triforce out of level 7 for Lorgon, and Billick wisely is going to pick up all of the maps. Yay!
Meanwhile, Lorgon with the ticket to 9 at an hour 17 and 15 seconds.
Is whistling to level 3 because it's really, really close to where 9 is, unless we're going to see a magical sword chance. Oh no, he's going to 6. Alright, this works just as well. Alright, Billick is sadly gonna get the information that he already found out, that he didn't need the raft out of level 4. Lorgon is headed to 9. Now we're gonna switch over to Lorgon's audio here, but guys, again, he doesn't play with the music on. Which is completely, oh my, understandable. This is a beautiful level 9, by the way.
It's not a brick, but
it's pretty darn close. Look at this thing.
That is a 53, room 9.
And for anybody who's really confused as to what Lorgon's doing, Lorgon is the inventor of Z-Tracker. He built in a functionality in Z-Tracker. Oh no, you jerk face!
No, game!
We got 84 rupees. We can afford it. That is a forced bait block.
Welcome to level 9.
Oh.
Feed me.
Bring it on! We've got a bait store to the left one up 2. So I think Lorgon might actually have enough money for that. But, so what Lorgon was doing on his tracker when he paused in the entryway, he was doing this really cool feature where he can draw in the background of the map so that he knows which rooms actually exist and which ones do not. Yes, he's got enough money for bait.
Oh, goodness. That actually exists in Z1R.
Oh, look at that. He's gonna go back in. I think he's just trying to walk back through the square. Meanwhile, Billick gets stuck in the shoot room in level 8. Again, unfortunately for Billick, being able to clip through that block in 8 took him away from the transport staircase, and it's going to take him a lot longer than it took Lorgon to get up into the top section of this level 8, find the staircase that has the silvers in it, and get to his Triforce. All right, we're back in 9. Here we go.
And now you get to feed the skeleton. How does that work?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he just kind of shoves in his ribcage or something, like they do with the Triforces and bananas when they pick them up off the floor.
You know,
all right, here's unfortunately for Lorgon, you got 2 keys. You've just used a decent amount of your money. But again, it's worth noting that Lorgon has been leaving money behind the entire game because he didn't need money. So he's probably got some secrets hanging out somewhere. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, Billick's gonna do a ladder clip. He's only a couple of rooms away.
A minute.
Oh, hi, Zelda.
Yeah, Lorgon's got 2 pieces to the puzzle already.
Now we just need bacon. All right, Billick, he's continuing to work his way here through 8. Now, he'll be able to get into the section that has the Triforce if he just goes north. And the silvers, I think, are one of these 4 rooms that are above him.
I swear, if that was a Ganon mask.
Yeah, see, Lorgon right now just has to be going, please, no more key doors. Please, no more key doors. Southeast. All right, game. I think this is where I start taking transport staircases. And yeah, the any key has a really high percentage of being here because there are 2 items in 9, 1 item in 1, 1 item in 4. So there is still a chance it's in this dungeon, but there's no guarantee of it at the moment.
I think you have to kill that pattern and get into that staircase.
Oh yeah, I mean you got red ring and wand. Even if you're shooting fire, this shouldn't really be that difficult.
I mean, red ring alone should be enough.
Yeah, white sword, red ring, wand. This guy's going down.
Oh.
Billick, meanwhile, finds the other end of the transport staircase. Now, silvers are one of these next couple of rooms, and it's a forced path towards the Triforce, so he shouldn't miss them.
Where's this one taking us? Not where we're wanting to go. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, there was a chance it was something good. This is a completely empty, creepy room.
And another transport. Fun.
Yeah, this is, with this type of a 9, and given where they've just told us that Ganon happens to be, you're going to take any transport you can get. You're going to bomb things, you know. Sadly, we've already been to the room that's to the right of here. They're going to give us another bomb pack, which is kind.
Well, at least you're fully loaded in case you find another pet into the southeast quadrant.
All right, this should be silvers for Billick. And then, unlike Lorgon, he's not going to have to clear that bottom section of the L because he's not looking for any other items. Lorgon at this point was still looking for bow, but it took Billick a lot longer to get there because he could clip through that block room, which took a lot longer than, you know, it could have. Lorgon is still checking around in this 9. We are just looking for a staircase that takes us somewhere down near Ganon. There's a key, thank goodness.
Oh, that key might be a lifesaver.
We'll see. I still want to see some bomb walls.
Well, bomb walls are the least of Lorgon's problems right now, I think.
Well, I mean, right now, we just don't want the bubbles to knock us into the grabby hand so that we end up all the way back at start. Yeah. That's not going to push. Nope. And it is going to bomb, though. That works.
Yeah, you take that.
All right. Okay. He's going to go ahead and use the key door. Find Zelda. There is a staircase that takes us to the one room under the A to the left of Zelda's room. That is so rude, game. All right, Billick is in the Triforce room.
And again, until Lorgon remedies that key issue, I'm not feeling safe.
I mean, I don't think he's feeling safe at all. It's 1 hour and 23 minutes in. Normally, these seeds have been, finishing a bit quicker than this. So I'd be really worried no matter what at this point. I also would have tried bombing. There you go. All right, we're going to find a bomb wall. This is something we didn't have before. Billick, meanwhile, is headed into level 4. He's going to be able to get his Triforce out of here.
Oh, could this be one of those items? 9.
Yeah, it's another transport, but we're going to take it anyway.
Oh, absolutely. If it leads you right near Ganon.
It doesn't, but it takes us a bit further north than we've been. And yeah, I think we're all wondering about that key door, but we might have to wait until Billick gets in there to see what in the world it is. Lorgon still had a path from the other end of the transport staircase, which is why he's headed back.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're that close to Ganon, or at the very least, it's quadrant.
It's okay, we got a key door.
Oh no.
We're gonna take it.
We're absolutely gonna take it, but
Alright, here we go. Alright, there's 2 shutter doors here. This is good. Billick, meanwhile, is 1 room away from his Triforce. It's a bunch of dinosaurs, and then Billick will be on his way into level 9 as well.
Problem is now Lorgon, rather, is now in that quadrant.
He is, but you gotta hope that there's not a key door between you and that guy.
Oh. Game.
Again, Lorgon's got the knowledge, though. So this is good. He's got the knowledge. Maybe this will be... Go check the staircase, Brian! Staircase, Brian!
Yes!
Meanwhile, Billick's got his Triforce out of level 4. He's headed to level 9.
Oh, goodness. Transport!
Okay, take it.
Just take it. If there's a key...
I think he's gonna bomb north. He's gonna bomb north here. He's gonna see if he can actually go any further around. Okay, it did open. It did. There's the compass. We don't need it, but there's a compass.
Need it more, but,
all right, Ganon was in fact to the right of that room.
Yep. And now
go buy a key, Brian.
He can't buy a key. He's out of money, but he's got secrets.
There's all of these money-making games and lovely things on the overworld.
And he's left so many behind with the. Oh my goodness, Billick's headed to 9. He's got 8 keys. That's plenty.
Yeah, but that wasn't exactly the most obvious path to get to Ganon, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Lorgon's gonna try any of these bomb walls that he can. There's a key! Yes!
That might do it.
There's the big block for Billick, who's immediately going to leave level 9 and go buy bait. Which we know is kind of the right choice. Stupid game.
It's kind of the necessary choice.
Yeah, Lorgon's like, all right, I'm going to pick this up. Well, we don't know that. Again, that staircase right there underneath could have actually gone to this room. Because, we don't know this. But all right, guys, here comes the Ganon fight for Lorgon. Does he have a potion?
I hope he does, because this has been quite the race so far. Bait for Billick. He's charging.
No, I don't think he does. Get the stun lock though. Come on, Brian, you can do this. All right, Billick's on his way back to 9. He's got 8 keys, 13 bombs. There's a stun lock, kind of.
Oh, he dropped it.
Okay,
5.
it's okay.
Needs 3 more.
Just don't take a Ganon hug.
He can take 1. Not now. He can't.
All right, here we go. Getting close.
Last hit.
We got him.
Oh,
just shoot the runaway.
There it is. Bacon acquired. Triforce of Power acquired. Lorgon's got the inside track to his game 1 win.
Yeah, this was definitely a case of completely right ordering that ladder. Finding level 1 when he did, dipping in, getting the ladder, and then getting the heck back out. It was a bigger advantage than Billick having that wand for so long.
You're right. And
there. All right, guys.
Go ahead, CD.
No, I was going to let you do it. Go ahead.
Get your GGs out of chat, everybody, for your Game 1 winner, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111 with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 25 seconds. And number 10 seed, takes down the number 2 seed here in game 1 of this best of 3.
Woohoo! And holy cow, was this a lot closer than it looked like. Alright guys, looks like we're going to be joined by Lorgon. Lorgon Cheese.
Thank you. Missing the ladder in one might have made a difference.
Oh, it made a really big difference. Here's kind of you got the ladder out of 1. It took you a lot longer to find the sword, but you had a lot of overworld exploration. You knew where a lot of levels were because you guys kind of split up. Billick went to the other side of the world, and you kind of checked, the side that you started on, which eventually led you to the any roads, which led you to 1, which led you to the ladder, meant not having to redip a lot of these dungeons.
Yep.
Billick found the wand in 2, which kind of set him on an early offense, really early. First dip into 2. He also had the wood sword first, because he found the any roads first, and the any roads took you right there, but it was...
First time I was in 2, it had a key block, and yeah, I ended up coming back much later. Okay. Continue.
Yes, yeah, but it didn't hurt you in the end because it was just the wand, and by then you were the first runner to have 6 hearts and be able to pick up the white sword, so that kind of negated that a little bit. You were also the first runner to find those silver arrows in level 8, along with the book.
Level 8, I was just about to leave the dungeon because I was like, I must have mismarked something because I visited every room, and then I realized, no, there was one blue darknet room that I have marked on my tracker that I never killed, and that ended up being the book, which I think probably helped a bit in 9. Oh my gosh, 9, the meat block right at the entrance. I mean, the game has always got jokes. So, once again, I had to exit 9 after coming into 9. I can never just do 9. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Billick's just getting he's getting the hint about where Ganon happens to be in the southeast of Skull. But here's the thing, that path to get down there is
How many keys does he have?
He's got 5. He had 8 when he entered. He had 7 or 8 when he entered 9, because again, so Billick went into 8, and because he could block clip, he block clipped through the turnstile room.
Oh, of course.
Which led him to end up clearing. We decided that 7 and 8 were both kind of like E.T. So 7 was E.T. riding in the basket, and then 8 was the negative view of E.T. riding in the basket. And that let Billick get access to the long skinny parts of level 8. Before just taking the transport staircase, because at that point, that's all he was looking for was silvers, because he already had the bow. So it was interesting. So we have to say that was a very good call to go back to level 6.
I wasn't going back to 4. I wasn't going back to 1. The whiz robes in both those dungeons just wrecking me.
Yes, and that is exactly what we told chat. Plus, we were like, there are 2 items in level 6, so why in the world wouldn't he go to 6? Now, Billick just took a transport staircase that took him to the room above Ganon, but you have to take a transport staircase from over near Zelda to get there, and you can't bomb down into Ganon's room.
I see. Alright, it ended up being kind of a complicated 9 on top of it all.
And you got, we were going,
actually,
gosh,
I guess
if
you'd happened to not go through the turnstile next to Zelda and it just kind of aborted and tried to stay on the bottom of the dungeon, you could have avoided half that dungeon now that I'm looking at the map of 9.
Yeah, some of it. And poor Billick just found the magic staircase that took you to the left side of Zelda's room. Yay! Like Zelda's vanilla room, not her actual room.
Right, the one that was in the third.
Yeah,
column.
Under the the one.
I tried to bomb into
want.
that room, and I was like, okay, we got a little one-room segment.
Yeah, I mean, we can't get anywhere, so that's fine. He's gonna take the transport staircase back, but yeah, so this was hey, there's a heart in 9.
I was about to. You notice when I got right before Ganon, I heard Ganon, and I pushed the block, and I was like, okay, transport staircase. And I was like, wait a minute, that could be the any key. I better go check.
I was yelling at you. I'm like, Brian, staircase. Brian, why are you not checking that staircase?
So I'm glad I went back so that you didn't have to, completely go into conniptions. And I'm super glad that I killed 2 more rooms and found the 1 key I needed, because I was like going to have a heart attack at that point, because I had spent my money on the wooden arrow and then ended up finding the silvers. And then I had to buy the meat, and so it was like, I don't have any money left to buy a key.
Well, I mean, I was just like, maybe he's got some on the overworld, because I know early on you were leaving behind secrets, but I didn't know what you had left behind.
Now that you mention it, I actually do still have 2 secrets that are left. However,
money was terrible this seed. Hey, there's another hard 9.
Yeah, it would only be, I think there was probably a small secret and a medium secret maybe, so that would only be another 40 rubies or something. I'm not sure it would have been enough to buy a key.
But alright guys, so anybody who's wondering about the any key, go back, play this seed. It's either the staircase in 1 or it's the floor item in level 4. Oh
so
no!
He got the floor item out of 6, I guess, which was
a heart. It was a heart container.
Okay, yep.
And then I think you actually saw. Oh, okay. Billick got grabby handed on purpose so they could keep his full health.
Oh,
He's
that's
gonna
clever.
check the staircase
That's
for
such
us.
a rarely used mechanic.
Oh.
That's so clever.
That's not a staircase room. Chat was going, what if that's a staircase that goes directly to Ganon or Zelda? And we're just like, well, the odds of that happening are. And I may or may not have done, well, not really math, but some probability.
I see. Congratulations.
You did a lot of math
That's all your fault. Not
I'll
you,
take
Moon.
it.
That's all Brian's fault.
Oh, it
Never
could've
clicked
been my
Zelda
fault.
and my timer's still running on the screen. Sorry.
But anyway, so Billick, meanwhile, he's continuing to check staircases. Now, we know that, oddly enough, from what we saw on your side... Oh, bomb wall. Yeah, he's near where the bomb wall is. He has to bomb somewhere along this path or take this key door. Thankfully, he's got 3 left. But I don't know if we ever actually saw the room that is, in fact, Zelda? Because he was in the Gleeok room to the one side.
It would be hard for him to get anywhere into the top half without seeing it, because the shutter door right before it was an empty room with no monsters, if I recall correctly.
He absolutely saw where Zelda is, and now he's going to hear where Ganon is.
And he still has 2 keys, so he's in good shape.
He had heard Ganon before. He tried bombing down into the room, but the wall did not open. Because the game's jerk. But alright, guys, we have Billick in the Ganon fight. Now, he still has blue ring, so Ganon is going to do a little bit more damage than he was doing against Lorgon. By the way, good Ganon fight.
Oh my gosh,
no,
that was one of my best
Ganon.
Ganon fights for a non-stun lock. Like, sometimes I'll get the stun lock, but...
Oh, Ganon, don't do it!
I think he's got it.
Well,
Oh.
Ganon's a jerk and decided that Billick doesn't need any bacon. Billick has gone ahead and forfeit in the race room, so let's get some GGs in chat for Billick. This was an incredibly close race that, given like 1 or 2 small decisions, could have gone either way.
Alright. Well, I need to come down from my heart attack, and I actually have some other things I need to take care of tonight, so I'm going to say thank you guys for doing the comms and the tracking and SpeedGaming for the restream. It was a ton of fun, and we haven't scheduled our game 2 yet. It'll probably be sometime later in the week, so look forward to it. And yeah, maybe one of these days I'll actually be able to go into 9 and actually complete the game rather than exiting.
You're welcome, and GG's to Billick, and have a great night, Lorgon.
Thanks. GG, Billick. I gotta run.
GG, Lorgon. Good game.
Alright, so, this kind of... Hi, Billick. GG's. Sorry, that was towards the end that got a little unkind. That 9 kind of definitely made you take a very roundabout path to actually get into Ganon.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the 9 that cost me. I'm assuming I was behind going into 9.
You were, but it was one of those seeds where, so you found the wand earlier, because you went into 2 with very little, and you came out with a wand, and that was fantastic, but then the game was like, nah, I'm going to put ladder blocks in 6, 4, 2, put a bow block in 7, bury the bow in level 6, so you have to go get the recorder out of a completely different level. And what really set Brian ahead early, even though you found the sword first, you found a lot of things first. Lorgon was the first person to the ladder in level 1. So he could take that and turn it into, you know, an early advantage, because some of these levels, by the time he got there, he didn't have to go back in.
Yeah, I think probably what cost me, very early in the seed, I went and I found the any road, one of the any roads I believe was in the grave, the bush grave. And I took it, and I intended to come back and do the other checks there, and I didn't get back there until much, much later.
Yeah, and
so
it was just...
level 1 was right there, and it was like either the Armos bomb spot or the
It was vanilla
Vanilla
level
6, maybe?
6. Yeah, vanilla
Yeah.
level 6. And that really, if it hadn't have been the ladder sitting 2 rooms in on the floor, it wouldn't have been, as big of a problem. Like, had it been level 2's items in level 1, it honestly wouldn't have made a single difference, and the race would have been a heck of a lot tighter. It was the fact that it was the ladder, and it was necessary for so many different things. And then Brian also he dug all of level 8, so he had his silvers before he actually found the bow. Because he was digging level 8, spent the entire time, dug the entire thing, got both items, 3 items, the heart, the book, and the silvers, and then he made the heads-up choice of, instead of going back to 1 or 4, which were both Wizrobe dungeons, he's like, alright, I'm gonna go back to 6, because when he was in 6 the first time, the game gave him the Triforce really close to start, he took it and he left. So, like, it was just kind of, he did make the heads-up play. Had he gone to either 1 or 4 looking for the remaining items there, again, it could have been a completely different race. It was just, he was right ordering, a lot of stuff today. But you guys are so good at this game right now.
I spent way too much time banging my head against 4 with a wood sword. That was the other mistake I made. I should have at least had white sword to go back there. It turned out all you needed was the Triforce.
Yeah,
I wanted to get the Triforce and leave, but like there were 2 very difficult Wizard rooms, so that was sort of.
Well, yeah, you kind of got. I think 4 was one of the ones where you saw the Triforce and you walked away from it, because again, at that point, you were still looking for bow. You're still looking for your remaining level. Yeah. I think. I'm trying to remember if that was 4 or if that was one of the other levels,
actually.
But yeah, you
right.
had
I thought about picking it up and didn't.
Yeah, you fought through that Chevy room with the Wizrobes, and then you got into the Triforce room, and I think you cleared it, and then I think you kept looking for. We never saw what the floor drop in 4 was. Because maybe we did. It was the power break. No, yeah, it's not even on your tracker. Okay, so we just have the raft in 4, and we're still missing a staircase in 1. So it's any key and a heart.
I picked up power bracelet. I guess I didn't mark it.
That was, I haven't used Z Helper in a very long time, so I was looking at it going, oh wait, thinking that 3's floor drop was 4's. Or that 3's staircase was 4's, because it's
3, okay, I got 3, okay.
Yeah, Power Bracelet was 3. But, I mean, again, your play, both of you guys were on fire tonight. You were doing really, really well. It just happened that when Lorgon found the Anti-Roads, he entered from a different area, which finally got him his wood sword, but at the same time, he's like, okay, I'm going to go continue checking all these Anti-Roads, and he ended up finding level 1 first. So it just, it set him along a path. He also had the blue ring first, which let him hang out a little bit longer in some of these dungeons, because these Wizrobe bubble pancake rooms are just garbage.
Yeah, and I bought a key, which ended up being not needed, really. I probably could have gotten a blue ring earlier.
If you watch this back, Lorgon got to the door where Ganon was and had just used his last key. And as you know, because you found it first from the opposite side, there was no way to bomb into the other side. So Lorgon had to double back, cleared a couple more rooms, found a key on the floor, and that's how he was finally able to get into the Ganon fight.
Okay, yeah, no, there was no way to get into that section from the top.
Yeah, it wouldn't let you bomb up from below, and it wouldn't let you bomb down from above it. So, like, that was the forced path to get to Ganon, was that key door.
And I think that was the first Ganon death I've taken in quite a while. Fortunately, it didn't cost me the game, but yeah, that was annoying.
Yeah,
it's never easy. To drop on top of me, like, over and over.
He was so excited to see you. He's like, hey, wait, where's the puppy dog? I want to pet the dog. Like when you take your dog to the park or something. And I'm saying that because I thought your picture in one of your emotes is a puppy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's our dog.
Yeah.
My Twitch avatar. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was just excited. He wanted to see the puppy.
Must have been.
And Ganon is a hidden animal lover, but but yeah, GG's. This was, again, if there had just been a couple of little things go either way, and this is a completely different race for both of you. So, we're looking forward to race 2 whenever it happens later this week.
Yeah, it should be. I was expecting like a tough series here. Like Lorgan will tell you that, I don't expect to win. I want to lose really badly, but that's not true at all. He's a good player, and I'm expecting a tough series. So hopefully I can tie it up and keep it going. But yeah, it's been fun so far. Hopefully we can get at least a couple more games to go.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I told him, I was like, I'm kind of hoping for it to be another 3-game series. And he's kind enough, and we've known each other long enough that he doesn't get mad at me for stuff like that. All right,
You gotta root for more. Gotta root for more games, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I gotta root for chat, and chat wants to see more games. But all right, I'll go ahead and ask if you have any final thoughts on the seed, and then we can kind of, send you guys off to the other race that is currently happening.
Yeah, no, just thanks for doing the restream and the comms and the tracking, everybody. That was fun. Yeah, check out that DK Tilo batch, because that's going to be a banger, I think.
Oh yeah, it's a doubleheader. I don't know what's happening in race 1, but they're doing a doubleheader today. So there is over on SpeedGaming 2, at least one race happening. So we'll see what's going on. Big thanks to our runners tonight for a very well-run race, and a big thanks to Deus Ex Machina for doing our tracking and keeping us up to date. It's very, very helpful when I get distracted by guessing what the shape is, and you can tell me what I missed. And of course, a big thanks to Moonrisen Phoenix for joining me on comms tonight.
Thank you, CD. I mean, always a pleasure working with you. We've done this often, this tournament, and I guess we'll see if we get the chance to do it again.
I mean, we got a couple more rounds, depending upon work schedule and all that good stuff.
Yeah, work does work things.
Yeah, but it pays the bills and that keeps me in internet and electricity, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, those things are kind of important.
Yes, especially since I'm addicted to computers. But all right, guys, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you later.
Take care, everybody. Game 2 of the Tilo versus DK9146, currently on SpeedGaming 2. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Good night, everyone.